and then he drops the most awesome like game announcement ever. It's like, well, dude, like, what do you mean? This is a B tier.
Yeah.
This is. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Primos video game podcast, where we talk about all the latest things in gaming, from Grand Theft Auto 6 to playing with your joystick. Hey, I'm Juan Solo.
Yay, I play with my joystick at least twice a day. I'm your boy Paco.
And I'm JJ. I like pressing buttons.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back from the long
Man,
vacation.
it's been a while. Sorry, life gets in the way sometimes, and that disrupts the show for a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to wait until we started to bring this up, but I went to HEB today to buy groceries, and as usual, I found myself in the beer section, and I found this.
What is that?
What is
Primo juice?
Primo juice?
Yeah,
yeah.
Officially sponsored, baby. Hashtag not really.
Hashtag not yet. It's a joke, guys.
Échale un jugo al primo.
Man, that sucks. We can't use that name anymore.
No,
we never called ourselves Primo Juice.
No. I'm saying if we ever made a product,
we can't. It can't be Primo Juice.
Can't be Primo
We could
juice.
just partner with Turning Point Brewery.
Yeah,
Where are they from?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's in Bedford, Texas. Do we know anyone in Bedford?
I don't.
we don't, but we have family in Fort Worth.
All right,
That's not
perfect.
that far. It's not that
It's
far.
not that far? Okay. I was about to ask. I'm like, I don't even know where it is.
It's right. It's in between. It's in between Dallas and Fort Worth. We got family in Fort Worth. It'll take us like 20 minutes to get there. We'll be fine.
There's a lot of like breweries in Dallas now.
Yes,
I
there's
found
a
out.
lot of breweries. Lots of them.
Yeah. I went like 3 weeks ago for Mark's birthday. It was fun.
Yeah, how was it? Any drama?
No drama. The only thing that I thought was kind of funny was that Mark, like, me, Mark, and Jordan kind of like made a rough plan because we were the only ones. Like, for a while, we were like, I don't know, dude, no one's responding. I feel like it's just gonna be us three and maybe Carol.
Oh, Carol went.
Yeah, Carol went. And that's where like the funny thing comes in. Since like no one was really responding, it was kind of touch and go. Mark was like, well, I'll just get a hotel room for us. And so he booked one room with like 2 beds or whatever, and you could fit 4 people in there. It's no problem.
Yeah, fit 6 people in there.
Yeah. And before we went anywhere, I forgot where we hung out, but like I was riding with Jordan somewhere, and he's like, look, man, I kind of don't want to share a room with like 4 people.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's totally understandable, bro. And he's like, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my own room, but if you want open invitation, like you and me can share a room. We've already lived together, so like it's not a big deal for me. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I think that'll work better. That way, like, you know, it'll be more comfortable for whoever else is in the other room. So we go to Dallas, and Sam decides to go, but he decides like I'm gonna. Not really last minute. I think he confirmed like the day before.
Oh, okay.
But like we were already like, well, bro, we gotta book shit and like blah blah. Yeah. We gotta plan stuff. So, Sam decides to go, and he also decides he's taking his own car. Like he's doing his own thing, which was fine. Like it's not a big deal. But we all go, and it's not until like we're having dinner somewhere that Sam's like, wait, so what's the hotel situation? There's one room.
Damn it. God damn it. Like, that's usually something you ask before you leave. Like, hey, bro, like, am I going to have to sleep in my car? Or can I stay with you guys on the bed? Or What's
Well,
going on? There's a couch in there.
the part that I thought was funny was that at that point, me and Jordan had already gotten our own room.
Yeah,
So the only other room was like Mark and
the one with
Carol.
Mark. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's just, I
Wait,
was like,
I gotta
bro, I
ask
don't want
though.
to share a room with a couple. Like that's weird.
I gotta say though,
Just sit in the
like
cuck chair and enjoy the show, Sam.
I was about to say, just in the cuck chair. Sam secretly brings out his phone, like, ooh. Um, no, my thing is this: like, I didn't know because of course, I'm in the chat with you guys, so I'm reading everything, and I didn't realize Carol was going. Because that wasn't brought up. That wasn't brought up in the chat or anything. So, and I should have known, like, well, it should have been known that that's his girl. He's probably going to take his girl along.
Well,
But the way Mark makes it sound, he makes it sound like it's just a boys' trip.
No, he did mention Carol when he was like, "Who's going?" And he said everyone. It's just that Sam didn't see Carol's name, I guess. But he did.
I didn't see Carol's name either. So
because Carol was also like, "What was up with Sam?" And he was like, "Oh, he was mad about the hotel. He didn't get a room." And she's like, "Wait, did he not know that I was coming, or what's the deal?" I was like, "No, he should have known. Like, your name was in the chat. He did say like JJ and Jordan got their own room. I have a room. You, me, and Carol can be like."
Still though, that's awkward. Fucking Mark, bro. It's like you don't have social skills.
Well,
like you can't
because
just
Jordan
invite, like
Jordan had already booked the room like behind Mark's back, kind of like he didn't discuss it with him.
Yeah, of course.
He just told him like on the chat, like, "Hey, I got my own room, and JJ is gonna stay with me."
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes it like at least the way I understood it and the way I because I didn't see Carol's name was like I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. Like after hearing this, I'm like, wait a minute. Did Mark just assume okay, everybody's gonna go and everybody, including Carol, is gonna stay in the same room? Like,
well, Carol knew.
She knew. Was she okay with it? I didn't think she'd be okay with that.
She was like, well, when it was like all four of us in one room, she seemed cool with it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like she wouldn't have been cool with it. I would have been cool with it, but also I'd have been like, wait, how does she sleep, bro? Because like that's also a thing. Does she sleep? Like
I would have probably slept
bro,
on the floor.
Yeah, but also I would have been felt awkward to be like, bro, are we all gonna get cucked? Because Mark's gonna get it in while it's his birthday. Like, are we all just gonna get cucked while we're in there? Like, is this a secret fantasy we don't know about? Like, is that why we're all sitting in the? Is that why he wants us all to stay in the same room? Like, check this out, boys. like that's what it make me feel like. Oh, y'all are all about.
You ever see that Chris Pine movie, Hell or High Water?
It's been I don't think I've seen it. Does he get cucked in the movie?
No. His brother like just got out of jail and they're out robbing banks and shit.
Yeah.
But they launder the money at an Indian casino. Okay. And so since the brother just got out of jail, he's like hitting on one of the cashiers, like when they're changing out their chips for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they end up spending the night at the hotel. But like the brother does like get it. You just see it's just a shot of Chris Pine like Jesus fucking Christ. Like turning around in the bed.
Just like I'm gonna go sleep in the toilet, bro. Thanks. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go sleep on the toilet real quick while you get your fucking jollies off. Have fun though. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Oh, the cup chair. Like, that's so fucking awkward. In the fucking cup chair. That's so fucking awkward. I mean, well, at least I had a good time from what it sounds like. So.
Yeah, it was fun. Video game museum on the subject of video games is pretty fucking dope. Hang on. I don't really have many souvenirs. Oh wait, yeah. Where the fuck is it? I bought this T-shirt.
Oh, Yoshi. That's fucking cool. Yeah. That's fucking cool. That's a cool ass
National
shirt.
Video Game Museum. Actually, I got this T-shirt in Dallas too at the AEW show. But the Video Game Museum has an arcade at the very end. Like it's a self-guided tour. You just like walk around and see whatever you want to see. But at the very end, there's a arcade, And when you pay your admission to the museum, they give you 4 tokens for the arcade, and I
That's
just thought they
cool.
were cool. I only ended up playing Sunset Riders, and like it was really busy when we went, so like it was pretty packed, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait fucking 20 minutes to get my ass handed to me in Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Like,
well, it's a fairly new thing, right? That video game museum is fairly new.
Yeah, I think it's become more popular in the past 5 years or so, but it's been around there for a bit.
I didn't even know it was there, and I lived over there.
I think
didn't
the
even know that
T-shirt
was there.
says when it was no, it does not. But I remember hearing about it like in 2013, 2012, like the early 2010s.
Okay. Yeah, no, I lived over there. I didn't know that motherfucker was there. So, but it looks fucking cool as shit.
Apparently, it's pretty close to Gearbox Studios.
Oh, okay.
We met up with Badgie while we were there, and he's got friends at Gearbox, and he was saying like, yeah, whenever they work weekdays, they're like, let's just go to the video game museum for lunch because they have like exhibits where you can play. It's not just the arcade.
Yeah.
Like, Jordan spent the entire like tour playing Mega Man 2, I think. But it was dope. It was cool. I recommend it if you guys are in the Dallas Frisco area.
Yeah, well, up there in the Dallas Frisco area, is it Frisco or is it Plano? I forget which area, but that's where they're going to build the new like Universal Studios.
Yeah,
over there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So that Frisco area is already kind of like a uppity nice area. Anyways, it's always been like that. But now they're starting to add, like I think they want to make it into like that's the area that they want to make like a vacation destination for Dallas. Because I mean, Dallas is Fort Worth is cool and all, but there's not really anything that brings you there besides. To me, I mean, like I'm like, well, you got the Stars, sports wise, you got Stars, Dallas Cowboys, and you got the Mavericks. But other than that, and the Fort Worth Stockyards. But I think they want to make it known, like North Texas, for more than just that. Like more, I think, family friendly style kind of shit. You got Six Flags, you got Hurricane Harbor. Is NRH2O still out there? Maybe. I think the NRH2O is like the North Richland Hills water park.
Yeah, I remember. I went there like twice or something.
Yeah, that was years ago. We were fucking kids, bro. We were kids when that shit was there. But yeah, I think they're trying to make it into something more of a that's like what they want to make, like a destination kind of thing. Because I even think I feel like that was probably one of the locations that Disney was looking at when like they were getting threatened by fucking Florida. Or whatever, like Disney's like, man, we're gonna fucking leave, fuck you, and then all of Texas is like, we will accept you with open arms here. Fucking, I think wasn't there that mayor or whatever in West Texas is like, you can have all this land to do whatever you fucking feel like with. It's like, man, that's a pretty good fucking deal, bro. You might want to take them up on that. I wonder what the theme would be, like what Frontier World? Like it's all desert out there.
Well,
wonder what the theme would be.
That would be something that Walt Disney would have actually really liked. Disneyland had a frontier world where they had a petting zoo and stuff. Like it had a bunch of like old West style buildings and stuff, and there was also a petting zoo.
Dude, that'd be so cool.
That was something that like he really wanted. From the little like biographical information that I know about Walt Disney, he loved trains. So he really wanted like an actual factual running train on Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And part of his love of trains was also that he loved cowboys in the Wild West and all that, and Davy Crockett and shit. That's why he made the show.
Dude, imagine if there was like if they made it like out there, right, in West Texas, just hypothetical, and they could have an actual running train and do like a Wild West show, like a train heist show. That'd be or like some kind of ride. That'd be fucking cool, especially if you had like a old school steam engine like Wild West train. That'd be badass.
Yeah,
there's plenty of trains.
I still want to get a broomstick horse and rob the train that goes on like Barton Springs. The
Do
park.
it. Just have your mask on and everything.
Yeah.
Just start running up next to it. Kick the conductor.
Have
It's my
someone
train.
come up next to me with like the coconuts.
Have those little pop cap guns. I feel like you couldn't do that because somebody would actually shoot you. There'd be somebody on that train. They're like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh crap, she's packing heat.
There's got to be somebody on that train that's like, I stopped a real life train robbery. I can already see the media highlights. I can already see the media highlights.
You should be some 90-year-old veteran that's like,
oh, please tell me if they stop the train robbery, he's gonna say something like, "I am the machine."
Oh my god, that shit's hilarious. I feel like the meme that would be made is the meme of the little girl under the desk and then the Terminator looking for her. I feel like that meme somehow would be appropriate. Like the Terminator is some 90-year-old vet who stopped a train robbery, and then the little girl is you on your stick horse trying to rob the train with a cap gun. Oh god, I love those memes.
I want it to lead to something crazy. Like it turns out that 90-year-old man gets elected president or something, and it's like it's the domino meme where it's the small domino and then it leads to like the big ass domino that's like the size of
the
a
giant domino.
JJ has a dumb idea to rob a train or pretend to rob a kiddie train. Old man gets elected president.
It's a canon event. It's some sort of canon event. Like, oh my god.
Like Harambe died for this.
Harambe was our anchor being. Harambe. Actually, I got into an argument with somebody. I said that Harambe was our anchor being. He disagrees with me, and he thinks the Taco Bell dog was our anchor being. He's like, since the Taco Bell, the Taco Bell dog was the anchor being. The Taco Bell dog died of a stroke, which I just found out. Which I didn't know dogs could have strokes, and now I'm sad.
It's because there was multiple Taco Bell dogs.
Yeah,
but there's only one Harambe.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm going to use that in my argument as soon as we're done here. I wanted to which Taco
anytime
Bell
you
dog?
see a dog on TV, there's been multiple.
There's
like
multiple,
40 of them.
Like at one point, the Taco Bell dog, it was actually a girl dog, even though the mascot's a boy.
And I didn't know the voice was the guy from Reno 911.
Yeah, he's also the voice of Rocco.
Yeah.
God,
that's such a great show. God, I love Rocco.
Even the dog from Frasier, Eddie.
Yeah.
He was played by two dogs, and they were father and son.
Oh,
I thought that was pretty dope. Like,
that is pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Speaking of dogs,
speaking of dogs, there was a lot of video games announced while we were gone.
Yes,
because we had the Summer Game Fest, the PlayStation State of Play, you name it. This new version of E3,
right,
has just passed, and so I think we should use this opportunity to highlight some of the games that caught our attention. Now, for those of you guys out there that didn't watch any of these because I don't know, y'all have lives. I think it's fair to say Xbox One, if that's the right way to put it, this year.
They had the best showing.
They had the most interesting showing and more variety of games.
Yes, absolutely.
So I would say they took the crown this year. So I think we could start off with them. I mean, let's get this one out of the way. I mean, they showed off some more footage of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Yeah.
And that is one of the games I'm probably most hyped for that's coming out this year.
Yes.
Same.
Just because,
It's
man,
the
I'm
only
really
reason I want to
hoping.
find a job like tomorrow, just so I can pre-order, so I can pre-order the expensive as fuck snake statue.
I know, I saw it. Like, I wanted it too, but like it's sold out everywhere.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
I'll just buy like an actual like fucking
The actual
snake
statue
like
action
somewhere.
figure.
physical,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Make my own.
Make my own
um,
fucking collector's edition.
but
Baldur's Gate
yeah, they should
3 too also had a collector's edition that I like you could pre-order it and then they were going to ship it out
really.
later. Yeah, and I blinked and pre-orders were done and they sent them out and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Damn.
I I don't remember what it came with, but yeah, I kind of wanted it just because Baldur's Gate 3 is
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I missed out on it. So,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it
Yeah,
is.
no, I missed out on it too. I didn't even know about it.
You had to go
I
you had
hadn't-
to go to Larian's website to pre-order it,
Mhm.
and yeah, like you could pretty much only pre-order it from them. You could pick like what
Mm.
platform you wanted it for. Like they had pre-orders for PS5, Xbox, and
Yeah.
PC. But yeah, it was still like I heard that they opened pre-orders one day and then like I went to sleep and the next day like they had already shipped them out and pre-orders had closed. Like I obviously more time had passed, but like it just like
Yeah, but
completely
it just
escaped my mind and then I was like, "Ah, fuck, they're gone."
yeah. Damn. All right. What about you guys? Is there anything caught you
There,
guys' attention?
there's several that caught my attention for the
Mhm.
Summer Game Fest. Two of
Mhm.
them are just real
I need
quick.
to refresh my mind.
Gears of War, E-Day
Right.
Oh
was one of the
yeah.
first ones. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a PlayStation guy, and I didn't get an Xbox until when I lived in Austin because most of the guys that I work with, they all had Xboxes, so I just went ahead and got an Xbox. And that's when I discovered, like, the Gears of War series. Like, well, at least when I played it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I got kind of into it. I like the story. I like everything about it. And now they're coming out with E-Day, so excited
Mm-hmm.
to see how it all starts, what's going on. That's
Yeah, it's a
it
prequel, right?
looks, yeah, it's a prequel and it looks really great.
Mm-hmm.
The second one that really caught my eye was the new Doom Dark Ages.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks fucking badass. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, Metal Gear was announced. Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty. The one that looks
Mm-hmm.
interesting to me as well was South of Midnight. That one looks kind of intriguing to me. Uh, with the different mythologies of that's kind of taking place in the South, and I think it's
Oh,
with
yeah, I know the
voodoo
one
and
you're
all
talking
that.
about.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that one looks interesting to me. I've seen some gameplay of it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
like a review of the
Mm-hmm.
gameplay of it. They were kind of not
It's the one
talking
with the
bad
big
about
ass
it, but
gator, right?
yes, the
Yeah.
huge
Yeah,
fucking gator. That one looks really cool.
that one
The
looked
other
interesting.
one,
That one looked like a
Like it's a
throwback action platformer,
yeah,
kind
like a
of.
throwback
Yeah.
action game.
it's like an
And
RPG, I think. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of RPGs actually coming out. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one that looked kind of cool, was Mecha Break. Mecha Break, it's a mech game. There's not a lot of good mech games out there. I count Titanfall as
Mm-hmm.
like half a mech game because you get to be in the Titan for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Mecha Break looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I saw some of the gameplay and I'm like, okay, we'll see where this goes. And
Mm-hmm.
the other one that I don't know, it looks just from the picture, the animation kind of looks cool. It's called Winterboro. It's like a survival game where you play a mouse that's rebuilding their like home.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I'm not into survival games, but then you said you play as a mouse, and I'm like, all right,
Yes.
I'm back in.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah, like
you
the
add some
art
whimsy to that
style-
shit, and I'm in.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it
art
looks
style is
whimsical.
like
Yeah,
like
it
a
looks whimsical.
storybook almost. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Like it's got this. It looks like the storybook element. It looks really cool. I'm not a huge survival game guy. I do like a few here and there, but like I'm sorry, but I end up getting like bored pretty fast because some of them are like so like not realistic, but Fuck, dude. Because I like to collect everything. Oh, cool! I found a stick. I'm gonna collect every
Yeah.
stick I find, and
I was about to say
I like the lore behind them too. Like in the different stories, I like all that cool shit. So I'll go look for every piece of fucking paper, or you have to go into this old shitty town and find a key to a mailbox, and you got to go through fucking a Chernobyl fucking warehouse that something happened. God knows how. But I do kind of like some survival games, but it has to really keep me going because sometimes I get really fucking bored with them. But this Winterboro, I like the style, the look, and of course, yeah, you play a mouse, so it's a little bit different. So I'm kind of like, okay, I see where this is. I see what you're doing, Xbox. And the other one that looked kind of cool. It feels real basic, but Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. That one looks kind of cool. I like it, but I was like, it seems real basic.
Wait, no,
Nothing.
that one I get confused with something else.
Is it?
I think there's another game called Flintlock, but it was an indie game. Or no, it was Flint Hook. That's what I get it confused with. Oh yeah. I remember seeing this one.
Yeah, and I mean everything else that they released was pretty cool, but those were the main ones. There's another one. I'm gonna have to look it up here real quick.
Oh, I think I know which one.
Which one? Which one do you think?
I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention it, but the best game announced in all of these shows is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
Yes.
The second that was announced, I was like, "Well, this is it. I'm done with it." We won.
That was the game that because that was at the Game Fest, and I remember Jeff had to downplay expectations, going, "Guys, expect more like a B or like a C tier show," and then he drops the most awesome game announcement ever. It's like, well, dude, what do you mean? This is a B tier.
Yeah,
this is.
Well, it's because I was only focusing on the Xbox stuff for now.
Yeah,
and
okay.
That one was that was just doing the Xbox stuff. But
but we can mix match
absolutely the fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game. Holy shit! I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
I cannot wait till that shit comes out because I am going to be playing the Red Ranger and beating everybody's ass. I'm gonna pull out that sword. I'm gonna start beating the shit out of everybody. I'm so excited for that.
For those that haven't seen the trailer or don't know anything about it, it's an old style beat 'em up. It looks an awful lot like Shredder's Revenge. It's giving me those Shredder's Revenge vibes, and I don't know if it's the same developers. I don't think it is, but since Shredder's Revenge came out, now that's got to be the goalpost, right? That's what they're aiming for.
Yeah.
So with Shredder's Revenge, you got to play as all these other characters that have always been part of the Turtles, but they never been playable. April's never been playable. Master Splinter every once in a while is playable, maybe in the fucking tournament fighters. But now all these extra characters are playable. So I wonder if they're going to give the Power Rangers the same treatment. Can I play as the fucking Alien Ranger? You remember that one season where they were all turned into kids, and then oh no, our fucking morphers don't work because we're not teenagers with attitude no more.
Was it that the Aqua Rangers showed up?
Yeah, they were the Alien Rangers. But they lived in a planet of water or something, so they all had that. Oh, Rangers, I'm sorry. They all sounded like they were drowning.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm it'd be cool if the unlocks is different Rangers from other shows, other series and stuff.
Get the Zeo Rangers in there.
Yeah.
Get Zeo Rangers, the Wild Rescue, all of them.
Well,
why not?
They're also, it's going to have FPS and racing gameplay in it as well. So they're mixing up the different, not just side beat 'em ups and stuff, but it's going to have some FPS in it. It looks like some racing gameplay, I think it says.
Yeah, well, they had motorcycles that they used like
Yeah.
twice.
You know what? There's another here. I'll mention another one since we're just mixing and matching. Dude, Star Wars Outlaws, because I'm a
Oh, yeah,
Star Wars
yeah.
shill.
Oh,
But
yeah.
since that announcement though, I've tried to keep up with it, and I've watched, like, I guess people who have early access to it. It looks like total garbage. Like, I'm like,
Uh,
no. I think because I was excited for it, because it's the Star Wars universe, but it's not just the Jedi or this and that. It's like, something else. You're expanding more on the universe, which is what I'm excited about. You're like being a smuggler, and you get to be a different character. You get to do all these things, probably see more of the universe. But this is from recent. They've shown a little bit of gameplay, and it does not like look good. But I'm just thinking like, oh, this is just early access kind of stuff. It's probably not going to look like that. So I'm keeping my expectations kind of low, but it's still something that I'm hella excited for.
I tempered my expectations. I wouldn't say that I'm like, I hope it does bad or anything. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't want it to do bad. I want it to do amazing.
I want it to be good, but I kind of like softened my hype a little bit when I found out that it was a Ubisoft game. Because
Don't remind me.
I heard that they're trying to like not do the Ubisoft like open world formula with this one.
Yeah,
but
I heard that too.
Yeah,
but that's like in their DNA, bro. Like it seeps into
Yeah.
every one of their games. Like even
Yeah.
if they don't go all the way with it,
it's like their
it-
mark, kind of.
yeah, like it's
Like that's what they're known for. It's their
Yeah.
like I think like how Square Enix is known for their RPGs. Ubisoft is known for their open world games. Like it's just like it's their bread and butter.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of weird how like I remember Ghost Recon not being open world, but after like Assassin's Creed 4 blew up, they were like, "Hey, let's do that only with Ghost Recon."
It wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. Well, at least Wildlands wasn't.
Wildlands
the
is
first
good.
one
No, yes,
was-
Yeah,
I
the
like
first one was
I-
good. Yeah, Wildlands is good.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff after
It's
that,
just that they were doing it
ugh.
with everything. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's
Yeah, they
like,
still are
oh, we're gonna make a game about hacking, but also
open world.
but also
Hacking plus
it's
GTA.
Assassin's Creed. we're gonna make Far Cry. We own the rights to that bitch, but also it's Assassin's Creed. Like,
Hey, don't I like Far Cry. I
like Far Cry a
Far
lot
Cry.
too. I like Far
The,
Cry.
the
It is
only
good.
one I played, Far Cry 5 was the first one I ever played, and ironically, there is a Assassin's Creed skin that you unlock.
See,
And
I'm
it
telling
was
you.
and that was the only skin I wore through the whole fucking game. Every time my character came up, it was the dude from Assassin's Creed Origins at that. It wasn't even like Assassin's Creed 2 or Ezio. No, it was the dude from Assassin's Creed Origins. That's the skin that you unlock. And I wore that skin the whole fucking game. And I played Far Cry 6. And we're talking about the open world. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. I was going somewhere with this and I lost it. But yeah, no, it's open world, it's good. Damn it, you said Assassin's Creed. Oh, another thing with Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed, I need to write them a fucking letter. I want fucking stealth back. I'm sick and tired of having no stealth in my Assassin's game. What the hell, man? I don't get me wrong.
Mirage?
I like. Which one's Mirage?
It's the newest
It's
one.
the one that it's supposed to throw back to the old
It's
school.
supposed to be like the
No,
old
I haven't
school
played
ones.
Mirage. The last one I
Yeah.
played was Odyssey, because I played the Origins where they're in Egypt, and I enjoyed it. Origins I actually enjoyed, even though there was no stealth. I really still enjoyed that open worldness of it. It was really cool. Odyssey, bro, there's just so much. I forgot how far I got, and it looks really great. That's one thing I'll give about Odyssey too. Odyssey, like when you're going to the different areas, looks fucking amazing. I like the way it looks. I was like, man, this is like the first game I want to take pictures in, because I never understood that mechanic in a lot of games where you can take pictures of where I'm like,
Oh, for
why?
me, it
I
was
don't
Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, and I haven't played that because I don't have a PlayStation. But it
I
looked
got
really
so
good.
many pictures of Jin like looking fly as fuck in black and white filter and shit. Like,
Just
yeah.
standing over a mountain or a dead body. And Odyssey, like I started playing it, and then as I started opening and unlocking more of the map, I saw how massive it was, and like I'm like, dude, I can't finish this. There's no way. Like I don't have enough time right now to dedicate to Odyssey.
That's the only reason I haven't played it.
Finish. And then they added the Atlantis pack to it. I'm like, Atlantis too? God damn it! Like, what are you doing to me? Like, I want to play it, but I'm like, dude, I just don't have the time to dedicate because I want to finish it. I want to do all the different side quests and all this other cool shit because I love mythology and I love all the cool mythology that they bring into it. And then I did hear about Mirage, but I didn't buy. I didn't play it. I should have, but I didn't. And so I want my stealth back. And Odyssey was cool and all, but there's not really that much stealth. Like I want to go around fucking backstabbing motherfuckers, like orderly, just every single one. So I am excited for. Oh, that's another game that wasn't this another one that was announced?
They
was
they showed a new Assassin's Creed. Yep.
Yeah, the new Assassin's Creed. Even though everybody's hating on it because it's woke.
Yeah, there you go.
It's woke. Apparently, it's woke. Which, like, anytime somebody tells me something's woke, I'm like, I completely and utterly, I completely and utterly dismiss anything you're ever going to say to me. If you tell me that, oh, dude, this game is woke, it's like I am absolutely not listening to you anymore because you're just an asshole at this point. like you're just an asshole now. I don't even want to listen to you. I'm gonna go buy 2 copies. I just think
that's such a sad way to live. Like
it really is, bro.
You see something and you immediately get triggered by it. It's like, oh, I'm playing as a woman in this one. It's like I'm triggered. It's like, man, just chill out.
Play the fucking game. Shut the fuck up and play the game.
Like it's supposed to be fun. But if you're already getting upset at that, then and I just think that's
not only that, but there's so many like RPGs and shit out there, like World of Warcraft and League of Legends and all that shit, where a lot of male characters end up playing a female character of their choosing. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell's the fucking, like, what do you care?
My Fallout 4 character is Danny Daniels.
Yeah, hell yeah. And, amen to that. And then also, like, there's so many people pissed off because it was a black dude. And now I've seen so many different discourses on YouTube about it. I'm like, I'm just turning it off. I'm still gonna buy it and I'm still gonna fucking play it. Like, because I know it's still it's finally what a lot of people wanted. Fucking Assassin's Creed in goddamn Japan was what so many people wanted for so many years. The only thing that'll piss me off is if there's no fucking stealth and you're playing a goddamn.
No, they showed gameplay. They're stealth. You are a ninja in this one. The lady's a ninja. The dude's a samurai.
And if the only way to do stealth is to play the ninja lady, I guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the ninja lady the whole goddamn time.
I think this one's going to be kind of like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, where the lady in that game, she was like the stealth.
Yes.
And then the dude was like the brawler. He was the like, I'm going to get in your face and just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. And that one, by the way, Syndicate, by the way, isn't that bad.
I think that's like the most underrated one.
It is because because the sister, because they're twins, the sister, she is probably the best character because she can go invisible. She can blend in. Yeah, she has like a mechanic where she goes I believe she goes invisible. So I liked playing her. And also I liked all the weapons, the kukri and the cane, and they look all their costumes look really cool. It's Victorian era. They had a lot of really cool stuff to look up and do. The only thing I didn't like was having to keep the gangs in check throughout. You have to, take over. I'm like, I don't want to do all that shit.
Oh, it's like go around fucking San Andreas.
You're kind of where you like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you have, but that gang element did add something to it because if you didn't take over like all the different factions, if you go into a certain area, you're more likely to get targeted or found out because that's a different gang's territory. And there is a mode in that there's an area where you're going through the Thames and there's like a little portal and it sends you into the future, into World War I, and you have to be an assassin for like one mission during World War II. I
That's
was like,
dope as fuck.
this
Yeah.
is actually
Okay.
kind of cool. Like you actually have to go do a mission, and I was like, dude, this could be a full on Assassin's Creed game that I would definitely fucking play, even if it
Yeah.
was just like a DLC. But that was one of the things. There's like a portal that you
Ubisoft
go
doesn't
through.
make a fucking World War II shooter, do they? Like they don't
I
make a
don't
Call of
think
Duty
so.
or a Medal of
think
Honor.
so.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. So
Beautiful.
yeah,
Then yeah,
yeah. So,
you can Assassin's Creed the shit out of it. I don't care.
yeah, exactly. Assassin's Creed the shit out of it. Fuck it. But Syndicate really is an underrated game. Syndicate really is kind of underrated. I implore people to go give it a second chance. Also, the Kukri weapons are cool as shit. And it's really fucked up because there is a thing where you have to go save kids working in a factory and the factory catches fire. I was like, this is so like one of the bad guys ends up, there's a bunch of kids in a factory and he just sets the fucking factory on fire with the kids in it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna go save the kids. Thank you, sir. Shut up, Timmy. I'm gonna run around and catch this guy.
Fucking Oliver
Well-
Twist over here.
Yeah, but yeah, the Steam. And I will say one thing about that: the steampunk weapons in it are pretty cool. He's got like the zip lines and all that's really cool.
Well, on the subject of open world games, this one they showed a little bit of it at the Xbox one. I don't think they've shown that much yet, but it's a State of Decay 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so me and Jay played a little bit of it on Twitch.
We played two.
It-
Not, yeah, three's
Yeah,
not
we
out
played
yet.
the second one. Yeah, three's not a, so, but it was fun. So I'm pretty excited for the third one. I guess my only thing on my wish list for like what do I want to see in that third one is just, I guess, just the more streamlined open world. It is very much what the hell am I doing game.
Yeah, that was I didn't hate playing it. It was a lot of fun. But
Mhm.
I did hate like starting it up because I was always like, what do I do now? Like
Mhm.
all my there's no urgency to go out and do shit.
Mhm.
And which is something that like I very much need. I'm the kind of person that like if Fortnite doesn't have something that I want from the battle pass, I'm like, well, I'm not playing Fortnite this season. Like there ain't
Yeah.
shit for me. There's no goalpost for me to hit, so I don't really give a fuck.
Mhm.
Because I'm not really good at the game anyway. Like I barely got my first
Same.
victory royale. Like
Same. I didn't buy Call of Duty's Battle Pass.
Yeah. So I'm someone that needs a tangible, like feasible goal and, you know, maybe micro goals in between. And I don't feel that State of Decay really gives me that. It's like, yeah, there's zombies there.
Mhm.
Fucking
Shoot
figure it
'em.
out, bro.
Yeah, and to back up a little bit for people that don't know what State of Decay is, it's an open world survival zombie game. It's you gotta go out, get supplies, build up your base, find other survivors that'll help out in the base. You know, you gotta get clean water, food, all that good stuff. But yeah, like there's some stuff that the game doesn't like tell you, and you really either have to figure it out on your own or look up a guide like
Yeah.
online that explains some of this stuff to you.
Me and Juan got our like best characters infected one time, and we were like, "How in the fuck do we cure them?" Like, there's a cure that you can make because the game tells you, like, "Oh yeah, he's infected. You better cure him." How?
What do you mean cure him? You can't just say cure him and not give me anything.
Well, the game sure as fuck does do that. I mean, it probably
Mhm.
did tell us like earlier on somewhere, and we just didn't fucking read.
Mhm.
But it doesn't make it like super obvious is the problem.
Mhm.
And with
Mhm.
with a game that has so many options and so much shit to do, like I don't want to say hand holding, but like, bitch, I'm scared. Hold my hand. Like, tell me what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe maybe a lot of it is that it just assumes you played the first one, and
That
so
might
in
be it
Probably.
too.
two there was,
Yeah, I did
but
not
so
play
yeah,
one.
yeah, neither did I, because I didn't have an Xbox back then. I still don't have an Xbox. We played it on PC, the Game
Mm.
Pass. Um, but since we are running out of time, let's move on to the PlayStation and Nintendo just super quick, just so we can cover those. So PlayStation, I mean, I don't know about you guys. There's really only like one game that I really gave a shit about in the whole thing, and that was that Astrobot game, man.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm on the
yeah,
same page. I'm
I'm
100%
right there
there
with
Mhm.
you,
with
bro.
you.
It's like, yes, Silent Hill 2 looks cool. I know hardcore fans are like, no, it looks like caca. Sorry, it looks all right to me. Anyway, Astrobot. It's it reminded me of like Mario Odyssey. Just
Yeah,
open world platforming. It looks cool. Looks fun.
the
It's
little
sad that
demo that you get, the
with the
Playhouse or
PS5,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Astro's Playhouse or something. I forgot.
playroom or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. Playroom.
Mhm.
That's really fun. And if the full game is going to be anything like that, then we're in for like a real fun time. It's
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
I'm looking
They
forward
also
to it.
showed off Concord. All right, so
Oh
that's
yeah, they keep
yeah.
wanting
So
me
that
to try the beta for that.
it's like,
I'm like,
man,
nah.
people didn't want to try it, and it was free.
I know.
Now they want to charge money for the full game.
I'm like, nah. I think I'd rather unlock Jack Sparrow, I guess, in Fortnite.
Right.
I don't even
But
want
anyway,
Jack Sparrow.
that. But yeah, that was a PlayStation one. All right, let us move on to Nintendo now.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh my god! It's Princess Zelda with the chair!
Yes.
Princess Zelda got the steel chair!
Yes, Echoes of Wisdom, I believe, is the subtitle for
Yep.
that Zelda game.
It looks like
Yeah.
such a cute game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks like
it's
such a cute game. I'm like, dude, this
it's the
looks kind of
same
cool.
art style as the remake of Link's Awakening.
Yep.
Yeah, that like almost like chibi style, I guess.
Yeah. It's almost like little wooden toys. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah.
Like the little fucking
Yeah.
what were those like little like people toys that like it was a cop and a construction worker, but they were like
I know which ones you're talking about. They're like little
Duplo or like
round and yeah.
yeah. It looks like those. It reminds me of those, like those old toys from like the 80s.
I know exactly the ones you're talking about. Other things, there's three other ones that I'm excited besides that one, and that's Mario and Luigi's Brothership,
Brotherhood.
I think.
Yeah, Brothership. There
Brothership.
you go. Yeah.
Metroid
Yeah.
Prime, the new Metroid,
Oh
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Donkey
That's good.
Kong Country Returns, baby.
Fuck yeah, baby!
Yeah.
Yes, it's like for the people that didn't have a Wii or a 3DS. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one because I like Tropical Freeze a lot, but I was like, man, I really want to play Returns.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm hyped that that's coming out. Metroid, I was never like super into, but they've all looked cool. The Metroids that I have played, I've liked, so I'm really happy for everyone that's been waiting for that one. Like, hey guys, you got it. It's happening.
Yeah. Oh, the other one that's coming out is the Funko Fusion. They showed gameplay of
Yeah.
the Funko Fusion, and then Stray is coming to the Switch.
Oh, the little
Oh, the
kid
cat
game.
one.
The
little
cat
kitty
game,
cat
yeah,
game.
that one's coming to the Switch.
Ooh,
That's
I
a
might-
cool game.
I might buy that because we've had Mark Stoddard come over and stay with us a few times already. And
Yeah.
this last time she stayed with us, we watched an entire fucking season of DuckTales. Like
Yeah, the new one.
the new DuckTales, which I do like, but at the same time, I was like, God damn, is this what I'm doing to you, Maggie? Like every time you come over and I just play One Piece, like, is this what it's like?
You're like, I'm on the other side now.
But no, yeah, we finished the entire season one of DuckTales in one go. And the only reason that we did that was because before I was playing Animal Well, the game that Donkey's company made, and it's a really cute game and everything, and she just got a kick out of watching me play. She never wanted to play it herself, but she was like, "Oh, do that," and I would just, pretend I was a Twitch streamer and do whatever she asked me to do. Well, at the same time, like, if I figured out a puzzle, I would figure it out and I would do it and
Yeah.
advance the game. But I think I might buy Stray because Stray looks like something that she would get a kick out of, and
Yeah.
and then I
Stray's
don't have
fun.
to watch all of season 2 of DuckTales.
Stray's actually kind of fun. I only played a little bit of it at a friend's house, but Stray is actually kind of fun. I didn't think I'd be into it because I was like, really? But then again, I played Goat Simulator and I loved Goat Simulator.
Oh, Goat Simulator is fun.
Yeah, Goat Simulator is a lot of
Just
fun. I didn't know
chaos.
what to expect. I was like, what is this? But yeah, no. So Stray, if you do buy it, dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy it. She's gonna enjoy it. It's a fun little game.
Well, I have played Stray. I have finished Stray. And this is my honest to God thoughts on that game. It's
Hit
good.
me.
But once you get past the premise of you play as a cat, the fun ends.
Really?
Yeah. Personally, for me, the story didn't really do it for me. A lot of the puzzles really aren't that
Difficult?
interesting. It really is just you're a cat, move this over here. That's it. And the open world section is really just limited to that town, which that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But then, once you get past the initial of like, oh yeah, I'm a king cat, and I'm running around, and there's all these little robot characters. That's kind of where some of the fun ends. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I like, but
No.
that's
fine.
just what I personally
Yeah.
felt.
That's fine because originally what I wanted to do was buy the Disney Afternoon Collection because it's like $5 and it's all the old like Capcom Disney games. But DuckTales is one of them, and I know she likes DuckTales. So
Yeah.
And the real cool thing with her, since we were watching like the new DuckTales, the rebooted DuckTales, they do a lot of references, even in season 1, to like other Disney Afternoon cartoons. Like there's Tailspin references.
God, I want a new Tailspin to come back.
There's Darkwing Duck references.
Duck.
There's fucking Gummy Bears references. So as we were watching season 1, every time one of those references came out, I was like, oh, that joke is talking about this, and I would like show her a YouTube video on my phone. So maybe I'll go with the Disney Afternoon Collection.
Yeah.
It's not expensive because DuckTales Remastered isn't available anymore.
Yeah. But that Funko Pop game though, I'm guessing this is like they're trying to compete. I'm guessing with like, I don't know,
Lego?
Fortnite or something, or Lego.
Lego, I think.
Lego.
Lego. It feels like Lego.
I'm like, this could be their version of, you remember Disney Infinity, where you would have to scan the toy?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if they're gonna do it where like if you own a particular Funko Pop and you could scan it in kind of like an amiibo,
I think that's what they're gonna try to do.
I'm like, there might be something there, because
there might be something there if it's backwards compatible with Funkos that you already own.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a new set that you have to buy.
If they're gonna start making new Funkos with, an RFC the way amiibos work, then
I don't think it's gonna work.
That's not the way to go.
Because I think because I feel like that's where Disney Infinity flopped, and that's where like I think Disney screwed up by like pulling the plug on Disney Infinity. I honestly think 100%, I do believe this. They should bring back Disney Infinity, but just without the toy aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Have everything in the game, and maybe there's a few that you have to unlock by doing stuff in the game, but do like a full version of it because I think they did up to like a 3.0, 4.0 version of Disney Infinity. I think they could just re-release that, but just with everything already unlocked, everything in there, and it would probably have a hit, especially because there's such a variety of like things you could do in it, because they had a bunch of characters. I mean, they even had a Star Wars expansion with
Yeah, that's
Star
how I
Wars
got my
figures.
PS4.
I remember yours had it was a bundle, right, with Star
Yeah,
Wars.
I
Yep.
had the Darth Vader PS4, and there were two versions of it. I think one came with, was it Battlefront? I don't think it was Battlefront.
I think one of them was Battlefront, actually.
Maybe it was Battlefront. I don't
I don't
remember.
remember it being Battlefront. Yeah.
But I ended up going with the Disney
The
Infinity
Disney
one
one, yeah,
because that one came with a little toy. Like it
Mhm.
yeah.
came, since it comes bundled with Disney Infinity, like you have to get one of the little toys for
Mhm.
To
Disney
play the game.
Infinity to work.
Hmm. I remember buying a Han Solo just so I could play it with you.
Yeah, and we have the Trinity. We have Luke, Leia, Han. I think mine came with Darth Vader. Like the PS4 came with Darth Vader, and then I bought Boba Fett because like, duh,
Well,
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
buy
Boba.
Boba
yeah,
Fett.
Yeah.
you gotta be Boba Fett.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
wonder
I
how.
want to say it came with Luke then
Okay, yeah,
the
maybe it came with
PlayStation.
Luke.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wonder how they would make the Funkos backwards compatible. Like, what could they do?
It
'Cause
would
I think
have
that'd be
to
the
be
better
like
idea.
It would.
a barcode scanner
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was about to say I'm like, or if the box has the barcode, maybe
or
you
a
could
QR
type
code
in
or
the
something.
number
Yeah,
I think they
into
only
it.
have barcodes, so that's probably be the only way. But I wonder if like you got the special editions. Like I have a golden Chewbacca. I wonder if I scan that. If let's say they do make it to where you can just scan the barcode, right? And I have like the golden plated Chewbacca. Would that give them any like upgrades in the game? You
I
know what I
am
mean?
gonna if they follow the Nintendo right of amiibos,
Uh-huh.
no,
Oh,
because the way the amiibos work is you could have the rare
yeah.
golden Mario, but when you scan that into the game,
It's just
it's
regular
only gonna
Mario.
register it as Mario. That it is a
Mm,
Mario figure. It
yeah.
cannot tell the difference between a gold Mario and your regular standard
I
It
feel like it's a
was
lost
Mario.
opportunity because then
well.
I feel like if you
The thing
did
is
have it,
that Nintendo was already kind of like double and triple dipping. Do you have any idea how many fucking links there are in terms of
Mm-hmm.
amiibo?
thousands.
I own 5 different links.
Jeez.
And I own like 3 different Marios because I have the Smash Bros. Mario, I have the pixelated Mario, and I have
That's right.
like classic pixelated Mario because pixelated
Mm-hmm. The
Mario,
brown one. Yeah.
yeah, pixelated Mario has like modern Mario colors, and then classic pixelated Mario looks like the NES pixels, where it was like
Yeah.
his overalls are red and he's got a brown
Mm-hmm.
shirt.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Dang.
So I think that, and it saves whoever's programming this game, developing it, from creating a whole bunch of variants because that's
Yeah.
work.
And then
Yeah.
also, like, one of the Marios that I have, you could only get it if you bought a Wii U bundle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, my Wii U came bundled in with Mario Maker, and part of
It
the
came with the
bundle,
figure. Yeah.
part of the bundle was the amiibo.
The Pixel Mario.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
But yeah, so we'll see how that Funko Pop game turns out. But yeah, if it's gonna be like amiibos, That's probably going to be the best way they're going to be able to do it, like just for
Yeah.
the sake of like simplicity and stuff.
Also,
Yeah.
they're having trouble turning around the fucking Funkos that there are now. I feel like every
Mhm.
time I go into GameStop, more and more of it is Funko, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like many people are buying them.
Well, hey, you're right there because like every time I go to like any of the trade nights or when we went to market days, it's nothing but Funkos everywhere. Everything, any trade night I go to, or anything, there's nothing different. It's everybody's got Funkos, and I'm like, do these really even sell? Like, I'm not super
It's
huge into Funkos. I have a select few, and they're all Star Wars Funkos, but Funkos aren't really my thing.
Same.
Like I said, I have a select
yeah,
few, and they're all
same.
Star Wars. Like, there's
Every
only a
Funko I
few.
own is because someone gave it to me.
Yeah, same. No, I bought the
Pretty
Kenobi one that
much.
I
Yeah.
have.
Mm-hmm.
Only one I
Yeah.
have that I bought is the Kenobi one. The other two were given to me, and I like
There's
them
only
because they're
one
Star Wars.
Funko that I like wanted to buy, but it was such a pain in the ass for me to buy it that I was like, well, fuck that. And
Which one?
it was Shenron from Dragon Ball, like the dragon.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'd want that one.
Yeah.
yeah.
hell yeah, I'd
It's
want
a
that
big
one.
dragon. It spirals up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I want
but
that now.
there was a golden one, but you could only
Mhm.
buy it like from a certain website.
What?
And I think they were based in the UK or something. And I was like, well,
Boo.
I'm not
Yeah, it was an
I'm
exclusive.
not dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that
Mhm.
either.
Yeah.
I kind of want a Shenron Funko now.
You can buy
No,
the
it's
regular
cool.
Shenron. Yeah.
Yeah, the
that
regular-
one. That one's around.
I might have to get the regular
but-
Shenron then.
I feel like
Oh.
the issue with Funko right now is that they like over supply
Saturated?
it. It's because they like, let's say like a new
Saturated.
like they get like like let's say they get like a show, like let's say like Cobra Kai as just an example. Cobra Kai gets a new season, so they're like, hey, we want a series of Funko Pops to go with the new season of the show. And then what ends up happening is they make 10 Funkos of 10 characters, but it's like there's only like 5 main characters in that show. The other 5 are like no one gives a shit about. It's Booster from Jingle All the Way. Like no one wants Booster.
No,
Everybody
no.
wants Turbo Man.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like that's what's happening with Funko Pops, and that's why there's like so many. Like I'll go to Walmart and they'll have a whole aisle of Funko Pops next to the video games. And then you go and you look and it's a bunch of boosters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you're talking about Cobra Kai because I haven't even watched the new season, but like, there's a lot of them that I'm like, I don't want that as a Funko. There's only certain ones I would want as a Funko. Not every show, everybody needs a Funko. You know what I mean? Like, out of all the Funkos that are now, like, which ones really are like cool to have? You know what I mean? Like, isn't there a bunch of House of Dragons or Game of Thrones Funkos?
Probably.
There's Walking Dead Funkos. I'm like, there's none of those that I really want except for maybe Rick. Maybe
There's
there's none of the other characters I'd really want.
the ones that
from-
really like made me go like, oh come on, like what the fuck. I get it. I get why they exist. But there's like Tapetio Funkos, like the guy on the Tapetio bottle.
Yeah.
He's a Funko, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I, also, cool. It's a Mexican, but I don't fucking want that.
Yeah, like
the only
that's
one
a
that's
funny gag. Like it's a funny gag gift, I would say.
Yeah.
but
the
that's
only
about it.
acceptable one from any kind of brand is Dr. Simi. That's the only
Yes!
acceptable Funko.
Yes.
If
Yes.
they make a Dr. Simi Funko, I'll buy
Yes.
that shit. I'll pre-order that motherfucker.
No,
I will buy
and
Dr.
then-
Simi.
Here's the other one that I would probably buy, but like I don't think it would work as a Funko. The Sabritas face. Like I would
Yeah,
I
I'd buy that
would
one
buy like something. I would buy like a figure, a little, or even like a 3D printed, like just the Sabritas face, because
Yeah.
It's such a simple design,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
also I love all of their products. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
I'm
a
this size.
That's a Mexican icon. The Sabrita Bimbo Funko would work. Bimbo
Mhm.
Funko would work. Bimbo Funko would work. I'm telling you, Bimbo,
I
Dr.
do
Simi,
love
and the
their cinnamon
Sabritas.
toast.
Ah,
Mhm.
those would work
It's
because
just Mexico passed like a law couple years ago where like they got rid of like mascots for like junk food and
Mm,
in a way to like lower like obesity and stuff like that. So that's
yeah.
why like a
fair.
lot of these mascots like they got rid of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if that like the face you're talking about on the chips for the sabritas. I wouldn't be surprised if they might have removed it just
No, he's still
because
there.
No,
he's
it's
still
still
there.
there.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still there. Yeah, it's still
Yeah, the
there.
face is still
Uh,
there.
Oh,
yeah,
I
okay.
don't know if it
But
was
it's
retroactive, where it's like, well, we've
mm,
had this for years. Like,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm trying
um,
to think
or
what
maybe
other like unnecessary
at the same
Funkos
time,
there are.
Sabritas never actually like featured the face. It's not like
Yeah, it was always
like
just in a little corner. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just
it
the
was
On the
corner.
never
back.
in any of the commercials. It wasn't like the
Mm-hmm.
fucking face came to life and told me, "Hey, it's Nerf or nothing." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
I'm
who
trying to think
knows? But
what other unnecessary Funkos are there?
oh, so many, bro.
There's so
yeah.
many that I'm just like, because I was
So
the other
fucking
day
many.
when I was in GameStop, I was gonna get you a Macho Randy Man Savage,
Oh, I would like that. Yeah, that'd
Funko,
be dope.
Mhm.
but I forgot who I was with. Where they're like, hey, do you know if they like Funkos? He's like, well, he's your cousin. I was like, yeah, but I know, but like I don't know. Like I just know he likes Randy Savage, like, but I don't know if he's into Funkos. I don't want to get him like a Funko, and then he's like, fucking
I'm
Funko.
not into Funko that way, but like I'm not like I
Yeah,
have a Luffy Funko that someone gave me. Like I'm not
yeah.
gonna fucking turn
Mhm.
my nose up at it and be like, oh, Funko.
I feel
Yeah.
like Funkos really I feel like Funkos really only work when it's like iconic stuff or stuff that's
Yeah.
really out there.
Yeah.
That's where like it makes you want to buy it. Like I said,
Mhm.
the Star Wars ones, I'll buy all of those motherfuckers just because I'm a shill. But there's not really any other ones besides maybe a couple of wrestlers. Shenron, hell yeah. There's probably a couple of anime ones out there that I'd buy. But
Mhm.
and then yeah, dude, you know what? I'm gonna write a letter to fucking Funko. Hey, y'all need to make a Dr. Simi. Make a Dr. Simi and make a Bimbo Bear
Mhm.
and send me the first run of that. I got you.
They're gonna be
That's
like, they're gonna send you back. Thank you for your feedback. We'll take it into consideration. Enjoy the tapatio, Funko.
Right.
just send them back, you racist. You racist.
Enjoy
That's
this
not tapatio. That's my
Mhm.
real deal.
Yep.
That's
All right.
Cholula
God.
Funko.
All right.
And the
The
sun-made
Lando,
raisins guy.
yeah, I was about to say
Girl.
Sun-Made Raisins. The Lando Lakes
Oh,
Funko.
the Lando Lakes lady.
Lando Lakes lady. The what other brands would I like a Funko of? Oh, all the cereal guys. Count Chocula, Boo Berry.
I think those exist, bro.
I think those
What
are
really?
real. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I am
Yeah,
so out
yeah.
of fucking touch. I am so out
I'm
of touch.
pretty sure I've seen the a Sunny Funko, like Sunny from Cocoa Puffs.
The Cocoa Puffs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably. You're probably right.
No.
Fuck.
All right, this one I haven't seen. I don't think it might already exist, but they need to they need to make a Funko of the honeycomb thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is, but
the honeycomb fucking. You remember those commercials from the 90s, man? Where like
Yeah, that
kids
they
would
would
eat
turn
the
into that like this goblin thing, this yeti thing or whatever.
yeah, it looked like a koosh ball.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's oh my fucking god! You said koosh balls, and oh my holy shit! That unlocks something.
Yeah. For those younger viewers, the koosh ball was a toy in the 90s. It was just a ball.
Like a fuzzy ball.
Yeah, but the
And then they
fuzz
put a
was like rubber bands.
yeah.
It was stretchy little like fuzz.
And then they put legs on it, and hands, and a head. And so it was like a guy, like a thing. Oh, holy shit. Remember. But to go back to the Count Chocula, there is a
Yeah, there's
Count
a
Chocula.
Funko. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two Funkos. There's the one of like him, the guy, and then there's another one where it's like the cereal box
Yeah.
with like a girl, like I don't know, like she's like imagining the cereal or something. Like I don't
The,
know. It looks weird.
the,
It looks
the,
like it's a cereal box with legs, eyes, and hands.
okay. I was
Okay.
Yeah.
about
It
to
looked
say,
like a
like,
girl,
Yeah,
I was about
but
to
it's
no,
say,
it's a yeah,
it's
the
just a
way
cereal
sentient.
box.
It's a sentient cereal
Cereal
bowl. Think kind of
box.
like the Kool-Aid bowl or pitcher, but but it has the cereal box sticking out of the top of its head,
Yeah.
and
the
that's the
way
Funko.
the way you were describing it originally, Juan, where like a girl is holding the box of cereal, it made it sound like Count Chocula is an actual factual vampire of myth. And he hypnotizes children through his cereal so that he can ingest their blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that lore would have already sold a better Funko Pop than this actual one. So I think it's fair game.
Well, I
But
mean, there are a lot of weird Funkos as I'm looking up right now.
Mhm.
There's a Sharknado Funko, which I didn't know existed. There's a
That's just
Ron
funny.
Swanson. There's I don't think it's a weird one. There should be, but Bob Ross. That's a cool
Oh
Funko. It's not
yeah,
weird.
Mhm. Yeah.
The Goblin King. That's a little. That one,
like
yeah. Goblin
like
King. I'm not
David
so sure.
Bowie
Yeah, yeah. David Bowie.
with the
Oh,
with
Um,
the
okay.
with the
With the
crotch.
bra, yeah.
it doesn't look like it has a crotch, but it's the yeah. It's a David
Missed
Bowie thing.
opportunity, Funko. That's the one thing
Yeah.
everyone remembers about that movie.
Yeah. Let's see. What's this other one? I can't tell. Hanuman? I don't know what the fuck that is. It's an Asian Funko Pop. I think it's some kind of god or something. But it's a very weird Funko. But yeah,
You
because I'm
said
trying to
it's
look up
Hanuman?
Hanuman. Yeah, that's what it says. Hanuman. Um, they have
Oh,
a.
I think it's the monkey from Monkey Man.
It's yeah. It says legendary creatures Hanuman. It's a Hindu god.
Ah.
Yeah, then it is. It's from the Monkey Man. You've
Yeah.
seen the movie
Monkey
Monkey Man?
Man.
That's that's the story. Yeah.
Which is on
Yeah.
Peacock, and I have to watch.
Yeah. I need to watch it too. I haven't watched it.
I highly
Uh,
recommend. It's a really good movie.
I every time I turn on Peacock, I'm like, all right, today I'm gonna watch Monkey Man. But then like the menu loads, and it's like, hey, do you want to watch the next episode of Columbo? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, just one
Fair.
more thing. Like,
They have a Coming to America Funko.
like,
Mm,
like the
like Eddie
sequel,
Murphy.
like part
No,
two.
it's Prince Akeem when he's mopping the floor at McDowell's.
Who in the fuck wants
Okay.
that version? Look,
I swear to God, I'm looking at it right now. It's him with the mop and the McDowell's uniform. Yeah, the Sharknado one. Oh, the shirtless Dr. Ian Malcolm.
okay, that one's like
That
That's
yeah,
one's
funny.
funny. Yeah,
that one's funny. It's not weird, but that would be like, okay, that one's acceptable.
Imagine playing through the Funko game as that one.
Yeah. Oh, they have one from Crimson Peak. The Mother Ghost from Crimson Peak. Okay, that's come on now.
Mm.
Yeah, let's see. They got a weird looking Domo Slimer. Yeah. Yeah, they got what the fuck is this? Aquaman. Oh, they have Aquaman killing a parademon.
Oh, that's
That's
from
a fuck-
the
That's from-
Snyderverse. Yeah.
Yeah, the Snyderverse. Yeah, I was like, okay.
All right. Well,
It's a Funko
while we
Pop
go down
depicting
this
murder.
list of weird Funko Pops, we will wrap things up here then.
Oh wait,
So-
real quick.
Yeah.
One game that they showed off, it had already been announced previously, but they showed it
Mhm.
off in the Xbox showcase, I think. But it kind
Mhm.
of like it gave me the opposite of hype. It's the Indiana Jones game.
Oh.
Didn't want to talk about that.
Oh man.
I was super
"Ugh."
excited when they announced it, and then they showed off more gameplay and stuff from it this time. And I just don't like that it's first person, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the
that's
same
weird.
boat. I don't
Uh,
like the first person isn't
Why-
doing it
why
for
in
me.
the fuck would you make him look like Harrison Ford if I'm just gonna see his goddamn
gonna be a-
hands?
Yeah.
I will give props to, I believe Troy Baker is voicing him. I give him mad props that
He sounds real
that's
close,
a pretty spot on, like Harrison
That-
Ford.
The only one that comes closest, like apart from him, that I've heard is Mark Hamill himself.
Yeah.
And that's only because he's been in like 5 movies with the dude. Like, of course he knows what he sounds like.
And it's funny because I saw the Indiana Jones 5, the latest one.
Yeah.
So in that one, they like used like CGI to like age him down
De-age him?
Yeah.
for a flashback scene, and they kept him as the voice. But the problem
No.
is like the face doesn't match the voice. Like
Uh,
it's young Indy,
with
but
old
he
Indies.
sounds like old man Indy.
You know, that movie wasn't that bad. I just wish I wanted to see a little bit more of Antonio Banderas, their friendship. Like, where did that come from?
yeah.
And I feel like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I feel like they wrote her shittily on purpose. I feel like if they were going to like want her to continue some Indiana Jones or whatever, I feel they could have done a better job writing her character. I think they wrote her in a shitty way, in a shitty light, and it's like on purpose. I feel like, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I didn't really enjoy her character all that much, but I think I was like, I'm not like, oh, it's Phoebe's fault. No, I feel like she was just written shittily on purpose. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like because the way her character's written, like, I was like, dude, I don't think Indy would want to hang out with her or even really like her all that much. She was like such a dick. I was like, I feel like Indy'd be like, fuck off, dude. Like, get out of here. I know that's because that's just how it felt. I was like, why would you write her like that? She's supposed to be like the niece or the goddaughter or whatever, and it's like her being influenced by Indy, there's no way she would have turned out like that. I don't think she would have turned out like that. I feel like they wrote her shittily on purpose, and I feel like they could have done a better job, and they could have gone somewhere with it. With the Antonio Banderas character, I feel like there could be something there, like a short or like a mini movie of like a couple of the adventures of Indy back in the day with Antonio Banderas on like an adventure or something, just to kind of, I don't know, flesh it out a little bit more. I think
That'd be cool, yeah.
you know. And I keep forgetting his name, and he's one of my favorite characters. The dude, Indy, the dude always screams out Indy's name, or he's in the first movie when he forget his name, but he's one of my favorite characters. Fuck, I forget his name, and I know I shouldn't because I've watched those movies so many times. But if you watched Indiana Jones, the first one where he catches the date, he's like bad dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's always been one of my favorite characters, even though he's such a background character. He's always been one of my favorites. I feel like there's something about him. It's like, dude, this guy's like he can get you anything. He can do anything, and he's just relegated to the background. I feel like there's more to him. There's an adventure story there somewhere.
My favorite moment with him, is it in 3? Is it in the Last Crusade when he's like, get in this truck and like, I'll fight the moth.
Yeah. It throws him into the back
truck
and they just run.
But it just always cracks me up that he's like, all right, I'm ready. Like, come on.
He's ready, then nothing happens. They just leave him alone. He's like, nobody takes him seriously. Nobody takes him seriously. They're like, let's go. And then they just drive off like, leave him alone. He'll be fine. He's like, he can't do anything.
But like it cracks me up, and also like that dude's a bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's a dead bro, man. He's probably one of Indy's greatest wingmen.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how much ass that dude has gotten Indy just playing like the best wingman. Like, imagine that. Like, or even if he's not, even you can even use him as that character that's like he can get you the best deal on anything, and then he gets you like the worst. He's like, oh well, we need this. He's like, cool, and then like you need a ride out of there somewhere. He's like, I can get you the best ride, and then it turns out to be a Volkswagen Beetle that just shows up. He's like, the hell is this? He's like, it's the best. Look, and it just like hits it like a hubcap falls off or something. Just like it could be comedic, but in such a good way.
Yeah.
See, there you go. Disney, fucking call me, bro. I got all the ideas for you.
His name's Salah.
Salah. Yeah.
And then he became the family man, and he dude, he's such a, that's how you continue the adventures of Indiana Jones. Him as the storyteller. He's telling his kids the stories of Indy's adventures from when he hung out with Indy, and you can add in one with the Antonio Banderas character or some other character, and that's how you kind of can continue the story of Indiana Jones in that
and then
way.
You can recast them. You can recast all of
Exactly.
them.
Yeah, you can recast all of them, but he would be the main one that you don't recast because he's telling the stories of Indiana Jones,
and you can have his kids. And you can have Harrison Ford show up like at the end to like,
yeah,
just so he gets a paycheck too. Like,
yeah, just so he gets his fucking paycheck. Like, that's how you continue. See, fucking Disney, give me a call, bro. I got you. I can get you out of this slump. You need me. I want to send off my fucking Star Wars script home. My Star Wars script is basically just the Jedi at brothels. The Jedi at space brothels. Because there's no rule that Jedis can't bang. May the force be with you, because I won't. It's always my favorite line that I read off of Twitter. I read it on Twitter, like a Tumblr, and it say, may the force be with you, because I won't. It's like, dude, that's fucking genius. Just like the Jedi spreading their force seed everywhere.
All right. We'll see how the Indiana Jones game does. Because personally, I probably won't be playing it just because I don't. Really
well, it's Bethesda, so it's gonna be on Game Pass. So if I don't have to pay for it, like fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not. We'll see. Yeah, like I went from like, oh, I'm totally buying this to like, I'm gonna wait for reviews.
Oh, most definitely. And if it's free, I'll download that bitch. If it's free on Game Pass, I'm downloading that hoe, and I'm gonna just tell you how horrible it is.
Well,
all right, boys.
All right. And on that note, let us know in the comments what games you're hyped for that were coming up. Let us know what's the weird Funko Pops you own as well. Let us know. We would love to know.
We want to know everything about you.
Yes,
because that's what alphas do.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
boys.
Catch you all on the next one.
Laters.
Peace.
# drink Primo juice.